Here is the amplifier. It's got a 24-volt relay, mute relay. It's got a balance control, tempo and bass on A channel and B channel. The switches don't move, so I don't know what's up with them, but I ain't gonna mess with them because it's pretty much fine where it's at. It's got a mono and stereo switch, so you can switch it into stereo or mono. So like if you play some old Colombian records from the 50s, and it might be best to put it in mono or something. And it's got a scratch button just like my 447 does, which I guess that thing is supposed to take out some of the scratch noise in the records, but I'm not sure how that stuff works, so it's a little too complicated for me to figure out. And for this guy, you got me. I have no idea, so I had to really research the manual and actually try to understand what its purpose is. But it's definitely got to do something right. So, but that's the inside this jukebox. Right now I'm going to try and clean this thing off, and I might show that to you as soon as I get this done. Yeah. So I guess I'll see you back at another time when I get a chance. So this is me repairing on a Wurlitzer 1973, I believe. I believe it's 73. Well, I guess we'll see you. Alright, this is Frank Cloud Tank again. Right now this is my third video. Like I said, I had to make this into double parts that I mentioned. So here is the gripper assembly I managed to take apart. This is like a couple days later, so right now I sent an email to a guy, and hopefully I get some luck that hoping that I can get a spring for this so I can put it on there. And of course in the video I kind of messed up a little bit for where the spring's supposed to hook, but I'll kind of show my little mistake that I did. Instead of the spring being hooked to these, it's actually supposed to be hooked onto another piece that looks exactly like this here, which, if you can get this camera to zoom in again. That little pin right there, this one, that's what the spring's got to hook to. The spring's got to hook between there and there around this OD here, which its purpose is to keep this center. Basically, it's supposed to be like this. But to keep this thing straight at all times. And all these pins here do, all they do is guide it either to the left or to the right. Basically telling your gripper to go this way to play one side, or this way to play the opposite direction. So, and I'm assuming that this piece in the back here, it's supposed to stay on these two guides here to keep it leveled. Oop. Getting out of the camera here. These here had to keep this thing parallel. As you can see, it kind of bumps onto them like that. So that's the way it's supposed to be. And they're both, and for this thing, both ends are hooked to these. This is like the main base of it that sits in the bottom. I had to get another bolt to fit in that hole there, because when I tried to take this apart, I do something with that right now. But inside of here, there's a pressed pin. There's a pressed ball in here. It's like a really tight tolerances in this thing, so it fits right inside of this piece here, which we do a lot of these at my shop. We do a couple of these, so you can see it's on both these. I can't remember exactly what this screw here was for, but let's see. I got a piece of the original spring, a little bit of it, so, but let's see, that's the other piece. This is part of the original spring that was in there. You can see how the hook shape is for it. What it's supposed to do, it's supposed to hook on. 'Em. See, it's supposed to hook on like that, so either top or bottom. This is the way this thing's supposed to be hooked. Keep this thing balanced. This has got to go to the other side. This is a press pin. This goes to the gear mechanism that's on the other side of that. That runs on this side here. This side here. I gotta get a new pin for it because my dad had to squish this other end to get it off. So, but I can easily get these. So these things are no problem for me. So, but hopefully I'll get an answer soon for this guy on eBay that I'll get a part for this. I can hopefully get this back together again. So I hope I can have some luck with that. Of course, I cleaned this thing a little bit and some of the paint came off. This thing was like real nasty a bit and it had a bunch of crud like this here. I didn't clean this section of it, but I gotta get to that soon though. But you can see how nasty it looks. So that's the way it used to look all the way on this. All the way around it. And I try to get as much as I can out of it. So. Well, that's the update for that so far, so. This is the end of part 3, and I guess I'll see you guys again on the rest of my videos on the repair on this Wurlitzer.